With every genius mind is a tincture of madness is partly a favourite quote I rephrase from Aristotle, who also coined the term pathos, which is the power of storytelling in terms of evoking our emotions. And it's when it comes to communication, to tap into people's communication levels and to deliver a powerful speech. For example, we need to tap into pathos, the emotions, and often we can do that through stories. He also talks about logos, logic, and ethos too. And why is this important? Why is it important for our minds to tap into stories? And what is the importance of sharing stories, having spirals or symbols or sparkles, which are my go-to symbols, spirals and sparkles, because that pretty much sums up my life. But it's what's important to you. But the beauty of stories and pathos is that by evoking one another's emotions through storytelling is that we can live shared lives. You realise you're not alone. Do you know, life is like a sparkle full of light and shade. You have your good times and then your bad times where things feel like they're coming crashing again. But actually, if we see life as a whole like a sparkle, where even on the bad times we know that there's also the good times as well, we reflect on that sparkle, and then sometimes to glisten the strongest, to have that sparkliest soul, it's because we've been through adversity. And that to me is quite symbolic, which is why I always call all my businesses Sparkle. I've got Sparkle Communications now. I'm at the Sparkle Coach when it comes to my business. And communications, again, people go, but why isn't it just, you need to just do one thing? But I'm like, no, but to tap into like using the power of the media for me, sharing community stories and soulful stories, but we need to share them in a way that's digestible to huge ranges of communities, and different people want to express things in different ways, and also to consume information in different ways as well, which I think not just on a business level but on a human level, we all need to share more stories, and it's so important because, do you know, some of our rawest, most deepest, darkest stories can actually really help someone if they see how far we've come, even if we're just a few steps ahead, or maybe we're a few steps behind someone, but it's about leading the way with each other. That's great that you're also self-employed. Do comment below. It's about sharing those stories, and I always say, I've just been doing a lifeline at the moment, sharing my story, and life is like a spiral. Do you know, it's never just like a lifeline, it's a life spiral. When you look at all the things that have happened to your life from when you were born to today, that's a lifeline. But then we can also look, okay, what do we project to happen in the future? And that's where it's really nice having the power of storytelling, because not just for other people but for ourselves as well, to understand ourselves. So I'd love to know what stories have resonated with you, or what symbols or metaphors you use in life, what keeps you going when things feel really tough. Sending you so much peace, love and shimmies.